Alright guys, welcome back. So this video is going to be about how to actually use Amazon to do product research for us, because Amazon has this annoying tendency to take extremely successful private label products and then sell them themselves, right? So like if let's say that you or somebody creates a product and it's selling $1 million a month, another reason why I don't like to have products that sell that much, then Amazon will say, okay, this product's selling $1 million a month. We have all of the info. We know that it's selling $1 million a month. Let's make our own version of it and then source it for way cheaper than you because we're Amazon, and then we'll sell it on Amazon as Amazon Basics. And so what I like to do is have Amazon actually do my product research for me, because people have this kind of incorrect assumption that because Amazon is selling something that you shouldn't also sell it. But think about it like this. Amazon is not going to care or love the product that you would also be selling as competition as much as you will, right? To Amazon, it's a tiny little drop in the bucket. They're not going to optimize pictures. They're not going to split test pricing. They're not going to make a bundle to add additional value. They're not gonna, create lifestyle photos. They're gonna create the most basic listing ever. They're never going to adjust it. They're not going to run PPC on it. They're not going to iterate the PPC. They're not gonna put love and care that is required to creating a super successful private label product. And so how we find these products is by searching Amazon Basics. And you'll see the little category right here will change. And then now we're literally in the Amazon Basics section. So what we can do is we can run market intelligence here. And we see that there's some stuff doing completely silly numbers. Amazon AA performance alkaline batteries, right, doing over $700,000 every single month, which is obviously crazy, and lots of other stuff to take a look at here. But the review quantity on this is just obscene. 60,000 reviews. Obviously, you'd never be able to compete with that ever in a million years, no matter what. But there are things like this that have, 159 reviews, $8,000 a month, which is an Amazon Basics Heather Jersey fitted crib sheet, right? So already in 2 seconds, I have an idea of a product that I could potentially research, right? All the other ones we see here have just insane reviews. So we're going to close out, but that's just the main list, right? This is just the best sellers in electronics. We can look at best sellers in any particular category. We can look at feature products, we can look at average review ratings, and we can sort by the worst products, or jump to the end that have really bad products ratings, right? But the way that I like to do product research with Amazon Basics the most is just by trolling through these categories, right? Video games I'm not going to look at. I'm not going to be able to sell Microsoft controllers or video games. The same thing with mobile and tablet accessories. I'm not interested in that. Audio similarly. Computer accessories could be. Let's take a look at computer accessories. We're going to do all. And then what we can do here is we can, we'll leave it sorted by all for now. We see that a lot of these have, crazy numbers of reviews, but we do see that some of them are really bad, right? Like 4 stars, 371 reviews were for 830, because Amazon makes very low quality versions and then just like uses their, the fact that they're Amazon to like push to the front basically. And so we're not going to look at computer accessories as a whole. We can look at some other stuff though. Let's take a look. Power strips and surge protectors. Okay, so they only have one and it's 3,000. So we're going to go back to the main screen here. Amazon Basics. Camera accessories we could take a look at, but again, still electronics, household supplies, batteries, and light bulbs. Let's take a look at light bulbs. Maybe there's some random stuff in here. So we're going to run market intelligence here. And we see that, okay, so here we go. So there's a lot of, low reviews, but again, there's low revenue with it. The one that has a ton of revenue obviously has 1,400 reviews, so that's something that I'd probably stay away from. And throughout this course, guys, I'm trying to really do product research in real time. Like there's 2 ways that I could kind of lay things out. I could lay things out where I plan ahead everything, and like all of the products that I find are amazing, and like all of the products that I find are the perfect thing that I'm looking for, right? But I don't want to do that, because I want you guys to see in real time what it's like actually doing product research, right? If I make everything perfect and I plan it all ahead, like everyone does on YouTube, then it looks like product research takes 5 minutes, and then you kind of associate that it takes 5 minutes in your brain, and then when it takes an hour, it seems like you're doing something wrong. And so I want to make it realistic, throughout. So let's look at bags and cases for camera stuff. We see a ton of reviews here, but here's some. Let's take a look. So we do not have enough data for the products on this page to perform an analysis. All right, so not enough data there. So I'm gonna jump back to Amazon Basics. And I would just keep looking around, right? Like storage and organization, clothes hangers, garment racks, shelving units. And all I'm doing is I'm on a Mac, I'm just holding Command and then clicking all of them, and it opens new tabs, but I think you can do the same thing with Control. So you see a lot of reviews here, probably not something we want to take a look at. These could be interesting, right? Very, very low reviews on most of these and terrible reviews on some of them, right? Like 4 stars. And this is a perfect example of where Amazon just doesn't care, right? And they're not going to ever improve the offer or the quality. So you could maybe come in at $49.95, right, and just actually give a crap. Look at the reviews, come in here and say, okay, 42 reviews, 4 stars. All right, let's jump in and let's actually sort by the 1-star reviews. I can't rate how well the garment rack holds up because I can't assemble it. So make it easier to assemble with instructions. Not worth it, poorly made, not sturdy at all, flimsy material. This product crushed my husband's finger and caused us a trip to the ER. Right, so just making something that's a little bit more quality with some instructions could be a good kind of idea. And so that's kind of how I use Amazon Basics, guys. So again, dive in and look at every single category, all of the subcategories, right? There's all of these right here. There's all of the other ones. There's bath. There's all of these, all of bath. Kitchen and dining. I probably made more money in kitchen and dining than any other category. Patio, lawn and garden. You can make a killing in. Pet supplies, sports and fitness, travel, outdoors. All of these different things. I have hundreds and hundreds of students in every single one of these categories, maybe even thousands. And everyone, finds these products that kind of meet our criteria. Remember, it's all about reviews. If you have, between 7 and 15,000, maybe a little bit more, and even if Amazon's selling it, don't let that scare you away, right? If people are telling you never ever sell anything that Amazon sells, it's because they always like to stay inside of the box, right? And again, like I've said a couple of times, going against the grain, thinking outside the box, using your own creativity, as long as you do so with a lot of premeditation and thought and preparation, can be hugely profitable. So that is how I use Amazon's actual product research. Because remember, they're never going to launch a product that they haven't already proven through their back-end data is going to be profitable. And if you remember earlier in an earlier video, we looked at this and it was 623 wheels left, and now there's only 614. We can see it right there. So they've sold 9 units since earlier today when I recorded that video, which is awesome, right? You see it in real time. What an amazing life we live in. So that, guys, is how to use Amazon FBA's profitability experts, right? Because they only choose successful products against them. You find the ones that are the most successful that they don't care about, right? And then you add a lot of tender love and care to your own product listing, blow them out of the water, iterate, create a beautiful listing, beautiful pictures, right? Actually do PPC and continue to iterate that. And you can beat Amazon if you do so by doing your due diligence and with a lot of upfront thought. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and let's get to the next.